As many are fully aware of the complete devastation left by Hurricane Helene, which I call Hurricane Hell, in the southeast part of the United States, one of the most destructive inland hurricanes to ever hit the U.S. And taking a look at the top stories, there's a lot of discussion regarding Hurricane Helene being man-made, not only within X as it shows here, which was formerly known as Twitter. Politicians such as Marjorie Taylor Greene suggest that Hurricane Helene is man-made, where she states here in quotes, they can control the weather. And that gets into the 1976 treaty that was approved by the United Nations General Assembly, again in 1976. It came into effect in 1978. The Convention on the Prohibition of Military or any other hostile use of environmental modification techniques is an international treaty that prohibits the use of weather modification techniques for hostile purposes. So obviously, going way back in time, they had the technology. It was known that weather modification was a thing. A quick, brief rundown. The treaty prohibits using the environment as a weapon of war, deliberately manipulating natural processes to cause hurricanes, tidal waves, and, quote, climate change. So definitely this was something going on way back in time, and this is nothing new. And just take a look at these images of the complete devastation, again, by Hurricane Helene. Just unbelievable what has taken place, again, in the southeast part of the United States. And that gets into the weathermen, the forecasters, casting spells, as you see Bernie Rayno, like no sun with no rays. A very Masonic-looking hand pose, and the purple tie, of course. The orange in the background being 33. Now let's take a look here. Very, very interesting what is taking place here with Bernie Rayno during this one segment that I saw on AccuWeather. Let's take a look at him speak with his complete arrogance and narcissism and watch what he does.
We're already looking back down into the Caribbean and the Gulf of Mexico, and earlier and more accurate.
Now look at his hands, the devil horn sign, and this is prominent with Bernie Rayno. Let's continue on.
Those are two of the main words that we use here at AccuWeather, and we still are the only known source to have a high risk in this area. We issued that over the weekend.
We did, and we're doing that so that you can be best prepared and stay safer. That's our passion here at AccuWeather, and we're highlighting that same general area, trouble brewing. This is the same area that Helene came out of as well.
Now, what makes this, and I use the term, and you and I have been kept murky. This is a very murky setup. We know about the high risk. That we do know. There's going to be challenges of timing the development and the impact. But again, as we've said from the get-go, Florida, Florida, Florida.
He says Florida 3 times. Florida, Florida, Florida. Again, casting spells like witchcraft. And let's take a look here. And a very strong connection here with this one book, A Treasury of Witchcraft. Let's take a look here from page 23. Powerful triple repetition is characteristic of magic ritual. And as always, to come to solid conclusions, I don't do it based on a single piece of information. I use multiple pieces to come to solid conclusions. Let's take a look here at Bernie Rayno, at what he says and does as we continue and watch this weather forecast like casting a spell. Let's take a look.
Well, a lot of other sources are just giving you more moderate risk. What we're trying to do is we're trying to take it a step farther here.
And just take a look here, and it's continuous with this weather forecaster like they're casting a spell. Again, let's continue on.
What are the scenarios, John? Listen, there could be more than this, but I think these are the two primary scenarios. Let's talk about them. Let's begin.
And continuously holding up the devil horn sign. Absolutely ridiculous. Flashing it momentarily is one thing. He continuously shows the devil horns as he's forecasting the weather.
With that, let's say the upper low just south of Cuba. That's the main low. That's what we have to track. But boy, this is going to be a very tricky setup. Florida, 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 though.
Says it again. Florida, Florida, Florida. How clear is it? And again, the devil horns, clear as day. Spellcasters casting a spell. And if this is not enough evidence, let's take a look here. And for all the coincidence theorists out there, let's take a look at this one image. This was provided by Yahoo News. They spotlighted this one particular photo. This is not the full photo, but I'm going to show something momentarily. While they're showing the devastation in Pinellas County, Florida, take a look here at the actual location of this photo. Out of all the areas they can provide a photo of, they provide a photo, and here's part of the full photo with Route 666. And as always, the devil is in the details.
John chapter 9, verse 25. Whereas once I was blind, now I can see. Now I can see. Now I can see.
Don't believe the papers, don't believe the news, 'cause all that they serve you are opinionated views. Don't switch on my TV, 'cause all they do is lie. And I don't need no programming telling me what to buy. But I believe, I believe the truth will set you free. I believe the truth will set you free. I don't believe in aliens. I don't believe in war. What are the reasons why they're for? Don't believe celebrities pretending to be what they ain't. Make poverty history, they say, holding the saints. But I believe the truth will set you free. I believe the truth will set you free. I believe the truth will set you free. Don't believe the justice system will give you what you deserve. It's all rampant judges and Lucifer they serve. Don't believe banks are honest, it fleets you to the bone. When there's nothing left to get, they'll even take you home. But I believe the truth will set you free. 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 I believe